All right, I'll test out the arrows. Perfect. All right, thank you, Mike. So, hello everyone. My name is Stefan Kaiser. I'm with Health Markets Insurance. I've been with the company for 3 years now. Was working out of the Granville office that we have for a couple years, and actually in June moved to this office here. So got an office in Hudsonville. It's right by Vitali's in Hudsonville, if you know where that is. So super nice place. I'm excited to use that, especially during open enrollment this coming year. And yeah, expertise in health insurance, small business health insurance, mainly focusing on like under 10 employees, individuals, families, kind of coverage like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get right into what I do. So I mainly help two ideal demographics, two ideal clients that I have. So for first, we have small business owners, which I'll talk about more, and then also retirees, usually like early retirees, if they're kind of before Medicare age, that would be great. So small business owners, and I mentioned this briefly in my ask, my 60-second ask today, but so I'm working with one right now that's a little bit large of a business, like 20 employees, and they're kind of looking to do a group plan. So we're looking at potential options of doing an ACRA, kind of depends on what they're looking for, which would be more of an individual basis, which is great. Like we can do those larger plans, but usually I'll refer those out. So usually for small businesses, I love working with like if they're by themselves, like maybe a realtor, independent contractor, someone who owns like a painting business by himself, maybe has like 2 employees, so doesn't do a group plan yet, but someone like that. So what I can do is I can just be a free resource for them. So think if they're offering a group plan that's a few $1,000s each month that they're spending on health insurance, and their employees are still paying for some of that too. Like that's if they just cover like 50% of the cost. So what I can do is I can just be a free resource for them rather than paying all this money for a group plan. Just send them to me. I can just meet with them one-on-one, like I've done with some of you guys with your health insurance, and just kind of explain their options, help you save money. So as a small business owner, from your perspective, you're not spending a penny, but you're getting the expertise advice from a local agent that can help your employees. So that's one thing I can do with small business owners is, like team of 5 employees or less is, yeah, just meet with each employee one-on-one and help find a solution for them. So good referral partners for me with the small business range would be like anyone who services small businesses, obviously. So like HR consultants, small business coaches, financial advisors, payroll, just other small business services. Those are good referral partners for me. So if you know of anyone like that, I'd love a connection. So yeah, kind of transitioning over to retirees now though. So when someone retires, you're looking at a couple different options. Assuming that they have health insurance through their employer before they retire, they have an option to take COBRA, or they have an option to go get their own plan, or they have an option to go without any health insurance, which is what some people do, unfortunately. But that's why I'm here to help, so to get them coverage. So COBRA it's really expensive, but it's great coverage. So if you have someone that's higher income, they probably don't qualify for any tax credits or subsidies, then COBRA is a good option. I have advised a couple people to take COBRA just because it was better than a marketplace plan as far as premium, and your deductible was lower, everything was cheaper basically. So take COBRA for like a year, but then next year after they get, they're retired for like a few months at this point, then they might qualify for subsidies because they're not really making any money anymore, right? So we can help them with that, just kind of navigate that space. And financial advisors often come across this with their clients. So ultimately, the goal of a financial advisor is to help someone retire, right? And get to that magic number that they can retire with. So what I can do is just help them get to retirement, right? So like if you're a financial advisor, or if you know of a financial advisor that, let's say they're working with someone who's been working like corporate job for 30 years. They have health insurance through their job, and that's what's comfortable to them, right? Like they're not used to getting their own health insurance plan. They've never done it before. And it's one of the biggest roadblocks, unfortunately, to get to retirement is health insurance. So where I come do is I just step in and I meet with their clients one-on-one, and I just kind of explain their health insurance options with them. I explain COBRA if that's an option. Some of them take that because it just makes more sense. But then I also explain alternatives if they have other opportunities to get a marketplace plan, a private plan if they're healthy. So just kind of help them through that process. So my job is to help make financial advisors look good. So I have a few financial advisors that trust me with their clients. So love just grabbing coffee with financial advisors or anyone who is in this boat. So I do want to take a few minutes though just to thank you guys for the connections that you've given me throughout BNI. So Creighton, you connected me with a couple of small business owners, self-employed people, so I appreciate you. Also been a reliable resource for me with any questions I have with those clients. Stephen connected me with a financial advisor that's already sent me a few referrals, so appreciate you. Also a client of mine, so appreciate that as well. Super helpful with all your SEO stuff, so that's just awesome what you can do for small businesses. Definitely recommend Stephen for everything. If you are a small business owner that's looking to grow your business, market, Google page, stuff like that. So Matt, not here today, but he connected me with an employee of his. So kind of what I was talking about earlier with the employer benefits. So I met with his employee over the phone and had a conversation with him about what his health insurance options are. And also it's just such a valuable connection for me as I had a mover that I connect with him. He's in Granville, and he's been in business for just a couple years. And Matt was like, shoot, yeah, let's connect. So they had coffee just a couple weeks ago, so hopefully that works well. But just great that we can have those connections within BNI with friends that maybe have businesses or they're just starting businesses. So Kevin, appreciate you, another insurance guy. So we are, it's nice to speak with another nerd that likes insurance, likes talking about insurance. So he's helped my clients. We've talked about this before, but the PIP coverage, like someone who's reduces their auto insurance PIP coverage because they have health insurance, right? So I've had a couple people that ask me about that, send them to Kevin because I don't want to mess with it. And has also referred me some great clients as well. So appreciate you. Nick, taking care of my mouth, my teeth. Transformed my understanding what a dentist can do, because I did not like the dentist before I came here. And then I went upstairs and I will be a client for life. So, and thank you to everyone in the group. I don't really have time to mention all the connections that I've made, but some others are personal clients of mine. Appreciate all the connections that I have and very grateful to be a part of the group. Any questions? All right. Well, yeah.
So with employers of like a few or a small handful of employees, if it financially works out better to have all of the employees on their own individual plan versus a small group plan or whatever. Do you have, is it common, or is there a way that employers can cover some
of the premium?
In some way?
Yeah, so there's two ways that you can do it. If the employees are higher income and they don't qualify for a subsidy, then you can do a health reimbursement arrangement, which covers it tax-free to the employees, right? So it works similar to a group plan. Is basically the employee just pays whatever portion that you don't pay after you make the payment that you want to make. And it's super flexible too. So like if a small business owner, they want to do that, they can do like as little or as much as they want, right? So some people, they'll contribute like $100 a month, which isn't much, but it's something. And then others, they'll contribute like, maybe $1,000 a month or whatever that number is. So you can, super flexible what you can do. The other way is if they're maybe eligible for subsidies, it might be better, make more sense to just give them like a stipend to use for their health insurance. So it would be taxable income to the employees, which would be the downside of doing that, but it would be an option for them to still be eligible for subsidies, because if you do the health reimbursement arrangement option, they can't get any tax credit or subsidy through the marketplace. So, yep. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Great question.
If they went that option, you said it's flexible in terms of what the employer choose to pay?
Absolutely. Yep.
So if I liked one employee more than I like the other.
Well, no. So you can choose. You do got to keep it fair for each employee, but you can, like, you'd have to do everyone. You have to give everyone $50. You have to give everyone $500 or whatever it is, right? So, yep. There can be different classifications, like if
25% of their premium, if
Yep.
all their premiums are different.
Sure.
It's still the same.
That might be a little bit tricky.
Okay.
You might be able to do that, but there are ways. So you can do different. So if you have people in management and then you have like lower level employees, then you can contribute more to the higher level employees than the lower level employees. So there are classifications to it too. Yeah. Yep. So, cool. Great question. All right. Well, thank you very much.